Raila Odinga is not your average politician. He's the leading opposition politician. Last year he lost a presidential election, but he's been insisting that the vote he lost was rigged against him.
Fellow Kenyans, our country Kenya is in big trouble.
Kenya's Supreme Court even agreed with him at first, throwing out the first election that we had because it was fraudulent. When it came to the second election, Raila said the process was still rigged, and he dropped out of the race. His supporters boycotted the poll, and the president, Uhuru Kenyatta, easily won a second term. But it was a pretty uneven victory.
The elections were the most peaceful in our nation's history.
There was tension across the country on voting day, and things were so bad in some places that the polls never even opened. Nearly 2 million Kenyans didn't get to cast a ballot because their polling stations stayed shut. So Uhuru Kenyatta won the election, but it's clear that the country is divided. What happened today in Nairobi is something that Raila's supporters have been preparing for months. They wanted to gather in Uhuru Park in central Nairobi and hold an alternate inauguration. They said they were going to swear Raila in as, quote, the people's president. The government called this treason, but they let people pass. Thousands and thousands of people went to the park for the swearing in. The government had disabled the equipment for 3 private television stations that were live broadcasting the swearing in.
The media was locked in the morning. We were not pleased. In fact, I was watching in the house, so it forced me to come and witness live.
Across the country, Kenyans experienced the first peacetime media blackout that many of them could even remember. Raila took an oath as the people's president, although no one knows exactly what that means. He gave a short speech, and he denounced what he called electoral autocracy. Then he went home.